everyone. Thanks so much for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is going to be for the astrological sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere in your birth chart that Taurus might appear. This reading is going to be for the month of October 2019. And I just want to take a second and invite anyone that's new here to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. And to the people who are already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my social media, my Patreon, PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys would like. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this first reading for autumn. Okay, that's really cool. Today is the first day of autumn, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. All right, so let's find out what the love messages are going to be for Taurus for the month of October 2019. What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of October 2019? What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of October 2019? What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of October 2019? Ooh, I'm picking up a lot of energy here, if you want to call it that. All right, I'm going to do this one more time, like this, maybe. All right. What are the love messages for Taurus for the month of October 2019? All right. Oops. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, the little jumper is the Two of Swords. So I'm going to put it over here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and divide these. Okay. All right. Well, this is what it wants. Okay. All right. The card on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. Okay. This is going to be the overall energy for this particular reading. Now, everybody knows if this card means exactly what it looks like, you feel like you're a beggar, like you've been cast aside, like you've been left out, like you were left out in the cold, you know. The coins, even though they're yellow, to me represents a lot of people see it as a stained glass, like it's a church, like maybe they've been, what's it called when you're kicked out of, disfellowshipped or whatever, excommunicated, or like you're an outcast. You feel like nobody wants anything to do with you. I like to look at it as it's a home, and the yellow from the coin represents, and the coin, meaning the riches of home, represents the warmth that's inside while they are outside in the cold here. Okay, so you may be like stuck between a rock and a hard place, or you may be trying to make a decision between two choices. You may feel as if you are outcast in some way at this particular moment. Okay. All right. When I say outcast, I think of that song from Outkast. All right. All right. All right. So the first column is you. And you know what? And I don't make this stuff up because y'all saw me shuffle this. Same card came out. This little guy from last month, Taurus. You remember that? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So, Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you may have had a water sign in your life temporarily, presently, recently. I do see that your heart is torn between people right now, that there have been multiple people that maybe you have been, if not intimate with, you've been intimate emotionally and intellectually with, okay? Where if you're in a relationship, you really can't do that because it diminishes the value that you place on your current relationship. And where your partner, a lot of people may call it being jealous or whatever, or insecure, which was my experience when I was with Taurus that pulled these kind of games on me. It makes you feel as if your relationship isn't valued as much. That if that person is really insignificant, like I was being told, why do you go out of your way to make that other person feel as if they're important? That your give and take and interactions with that person, you make that person feel special over your chosen or your intended. But currently, it looks as if you are with a water sign, which would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may have been involved with Cancers or Pisces or Scorpios. I'm feeling Cancer more than anything at all. And of course, that person just absolutely is onto you, and they're not having it. And so this is why this is upside down. You played a little game, and you may have lost. Okay. Also, okay, and I don't make this stuff up. Okay, these are the cards that came out. So you do have this Queen of Wands in reverse, and like I said, she tends to show up in almost every Taurus reading for the last couple of months. And this is, I told you I felt like this is probably a Leo because the Leo is the only female or whatever, because it does feel like it's a female, that has the balls to interfere in somebody's relationship. Who maybe somebody, because there's the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, so maybe this is an ex-spouse, an ex-partner, an ex-significant other that at one time you had been together, but divorce or years or whatever has passed. But this person feels like whenever you have a relationship, that they stick their nose in to interfere because they need something from you, and they feel like all they got to do is flirt with you or whatever, and you will come running, okay? Because it feels like you have this need to feel wanted, okay? You want to belong, you want to have home, you need a sense of belonging. And if someone from your past, not fast, you do need to fast from that situation, but if you do have someone from your past, then it makes you tend to feel as a Taurus more grounded, okay? It makes you feel like you are anchored somehow, that you have a history, that you have, like, but to the new person, it feels as if, when you are friends with an ex, you have memories of intimacy, sexuality, fights, secrets, everything like that you shared. So if you are spending time with that person while you are in a new relationship, it can tend to make your partner feel like this, like they're the outsider, when this person right here is the outsider. You're making this person feel special, and you're making this person feel like they're not as important to you as they should be. So what you tend to do is go around and try to, talk to this person behind this person's back. And you tell this person that you have issues with this person. And you tell this person that this person isn't, that they bug you or they stalk you, or you can't do anything about them bothering you. And that's why this card is yucky, and it's a very icky energy, okay? You need to either leave everybody alone or find that one person that can make you forget all others. Okay. Your obstacles couldn't be any worse. They are the Ten of Swords, as well as the Devil. Now, the Devil comes with all of the meanings of Capricorn, as well as crossed lovers, karmic lovers. You know, there's hurt, there's deceit, there's love, there's carnage, there's codependency. You make this person feel like they need to try a little bit harder to keep this person away from you. You play one person after the other so that you feel more desirable or more wanted or more loved. You may have some alcohol or drug addictions or sex addictions or hoarding of exes addictions, and it's causing you it's causing you grief, it's causing you trouble, it's causing you a lot of hurt, and in the end you're going to end up alone if you do not stop this. And this is a decision that you have to make. Okay, once you do decide to leave that alone, of course your luck will change and you will be able to manifest that one true love into your life. Whether it is someone that you choose from your past and say, okay, this is it, let's move forward, let's make this work. Whether it is this person from your past, or this air sign from your past, or this water sign from your past. You make everybody feel less than important. And it's like you want the other people to feel as if they are in competition with the other, because somehow it makes you feel less out in the cold. It makes you feel important. Actually, I see that none of these people are what you want. None of the people that are currently in your life are what you wanted. The things you're being offered, you don't really want it, but you're taking it because you don't want to be alone. All right, you do have an Empress, and Empress is Libra. Or, you know, and it can be any air sign, but mainly Empress represents Libra. But you feel like, you know, your ship has sailed. You thought that you had a future with this person and they no longer are around or don't want anything to do with you. It could be because of this type energy that you were feeling with them. All right. I want to see some happiness here, okay? All right. So I see Temperance and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I do see that you, your water sign is going to say, because this is in your current person's relationship row and how they're feeling. They're no longer seeing you as their king. They are considering reconciling, even though you may still actually be cohabitating or currently dating and, you know, supposedly not seeing each other, just because there's not a lot of there may not be sex going on with other people. You may feel as if you are, hey, that's so cool. I just had a message come in from a lady that I've known since I was like 13 or 14 years old. I used to babysit her kids back in the day. Isn't that cool? I'm sorry to say that, but you know, I record on my phone and it just pops up on my screen. Sometimes it distracted me. That's a pleasant surprise. But anyway, so yeah, this person is considering their weighings. You know, she's taking the cups one from the other. She's also making a decision. Okay. You're not the only one that's going to make the decision. If you don't make the decision, she's going to make it for you, okay? And then you're going to lose that particular connection. Okay, so you're Seven of Wands and your Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now your obstacles, all right? So your Queen of Pentacles is left feeling still defensive. That you've got all these people who've been played one off the other. One ex against the other, against the other, against the other, and everybody gets a different story about the other person. You know, your friends get a different story. Your family members get a different story. It's just a bunch of crap. And this queen knows her worth, and she is focused on what she wants, and what she wants is stability and love and continuity and a future without having to worry about constant interruptions. Okay, so these are your obstacles. If you feel as if this is the queen that you want, your queen, okay, to be with you, then you're going to have to make that decision and decide. Okay, you know, Aries, I just did a reading for Aries, and Aries had a whole lot of people in their reading as well. So if you are an Aries Taurus cusp, this reading is, I would suggest you go watch that one, because this is a let me pull some more cards here. This is a reading that is for you as well. So we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the High Priestess. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles is most likely your High Priestess. This is the person that would be your counterpart, the one that you do need to seek to be with. I see that you will be able to manifest this relationship into your life, and that your luck will change just as soon as you do decide what it is you know what you want to do. If you continue to play, then this ace will continue to be in reverse. All right. So back into your column, we have the Two of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Cups. So I see again, okay, yeah, you're kind of like mainly just focused on yourself and not considering all the feelings of the other people that are involved here. You may not feel like this is exactly the right time. And so, as I've explained this card many times, but the new watchers, see the water in the back, and it's very turbulent, and you see the ships being tossed around, and then you see this little jester sitting here, and he is juggling these two coins. He's just focused on himself. Two being a lower number, he's kind of low vibrational type energy, self-focused, egotistic, immature, and the infinity symbol, I always say, he is forever focused on himself, completely not even realizing the people behind him are drowning and gasping and hanging on for dear life and have no idea if they're going to make it out of that storm. Okay, you are attractive to quite a few people, and you do feel like, you know, I have all these different options here. I can just, you know, be this one, this one, this one, but you can lead your partner, whoever it is at the time, to believe that they are your one and only, and the person that you will be spending your rest of your life with. But in all actuality, you have this harem of people that you can draw on and go back and pull on. Now, if this reading is not for you, you know, I apologize. You could reverse the roles here, because sometimes that is what the energy is. It could be your partner that is making you feel these things, or maybe participating in these things. If you're a cross watcher, same thing. You just switch the energies around. Don't force it to fit, but if it fits, it's there. And a lot of times, because the person is sneaky, people don't even sometimes realize that this sort of thing is going on until they finally put two and two together, because this type person is very good. A lot of people call them narcissists. They're very good at telling you what you want to hear, to keep you hooked on that just out of this world passion and feeling that they give you when you spend time with them. Okay, but they like knowing that they have all these different options and choices, because they feel like they don't belong anywhere. They feel like they're not good enough. They feel like, and I've called it like hoarding before, they feel like they need to, you know, save every little bit of garbage so that they can call on it or use it, because they might have a need for it at some point. What if the person I'm with gets sick of me and leaves me? Oh yeah, I can just go get one of these, okay? I'll just go get one of them. That way, I don't have to actually do any healing. I can just run on to the next person, okay? And when they get sick of me, then I'll just go get another one. You'll get a refill. But you keep going back to the same people. You're not actually reaching out to new people. And even if you are with someone you haven't dated previously, it's somebody that you've known or you have spotted at some time, and you've kind of kept them in the back of your mind as somebody that you might try with when maybe all of these different choices are otherwise occupied with new loves in their life, or you know, out of another region or whatever. Okay. I'm sorry. I just read the cards. That's what I do. Okay. So, I see you have Judgment and the Page of Cups. Okay. Now, Page of Cups may be somebody new to you. Like I said earlier, I felt as if the person you are currently with is a Cancer. I was thinking it was possibly someone from your past, but it feels like this is a new person in your circle. So they are still not quite hip to you. Okay, they're not, they've listened to all your stories about how this person did you wrong, or this person did you wrong, or whatever. And you can come up with excuses and they'll believe you. And so they are willing to, you know, continue this and make that judgment and have that resurrection. Okay. And keep the relationship going for a little while. Okay, here comes your obstacles. All right. And the Fool. All right, so I see that your obstacles are, you may be having to go away for a while, or you may be walking away from the situation that you do go ahead and make that decision that, you know, you've had enough of it. Maybe you're getting older. Maybe you've come to the conclusion and learned some lessons and have realized that, you know, when you have all these different options going on, it really does dilute the value of what you do actually have going on. So you may feel like you need to completely walk away and leave it behind and make that completely new beginning and actually be childlike yourself, wipe the slate clean, start completely over. And do your inner working and your healing. Okay, I see there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be talking about you, and this was in reverse. I don't feel like there's going to be a decision made pretty soon that is not necessarily going to be in your favor, and people are going to be talking about you for a while. You're going to be the topic of, hey, did you know this, or did you hear this? Yeah, so, you know, making decisions is never easy. Being the topic of everyone's gossip is not fun, okay? But sometimes it's a mirror that needs to be held up so that we can look at it and learn from it. All right, so I'm seeing a 3 of Cups as well as a 6 of Cups, okay? So, and you have this Queen of Cups. All right, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. All right, these are the cards that I've just pulled for you. Okay, just to clarify some more. So, yeah, I do see that, you know, when you do work on yourself, so you do work, you know, when you do walk away for a while and you are separated from all the situation for a while and you do your inner working and your healing, your Queen of Cups is going to return to your life. I don't feel like this is the new Queen of Cups. I feel like this is another Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, from a past relationship that you had, quite possibly. I do feel like that you know, they will be quite happy and joyous about it, and that this person is actually your soulmate and has never given up on you. However, during the different times since you had separated from this person, or however many different relationships you have been in, this person is your soulmate. Okay? All right. It's not your twin flame, it's your soulmate. This is the person that you will feel most sane with, most calm with. There may have been a time where when you were with this person, you felt smothered by the fact that this person loved you and maybe wanted the best for you, and you felt as if it may have been somewhat controlling. But you continue to work on yourself and to do this work, and you will have a reunion with your Cancer Queen of Cups, who is your soulmate. And I do see that you would have, you know, a happy and joyous reunion with this person. Don't know how long it would last. Don't know that it's necessarily forever. There's 3 people in here. There's 3 cups. That could be 3 years. Maybe you'll spend with this person as a minimum. Whatever it is you need to do while you're alone, do that. Work on yourself. I do feel like this Queen of Cups is a very significant factor in your life. Okay. I feel like when the 2 of you were together, she's the one that made things happen. She's the one that had your best interest at heart when you may have been maybe a little more immature. Okay. But yeah, this is your soulmate. Go make it work. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty harsh, and I don't mean it to be, but you're wasting time. You're wasting time. You need to pursue this person right here, whoever it might be. Okay, so that's your reading, Taurus. Thank you for listening. I know it was long, and you know, I just read the cards and that's what comes up, and those are like the downloads and messages that I receive from guides while I am reading. I just open my mouth and they just talk right through me. Okay, so if you would like a personalized reading from me, please feel free to email me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com. Okay, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you, and you all mean so very much to me. And thank you for helping me to build this community here on YouTube. All right, you guys have a great fall. All right, love you. Bye-bye.